Far-right leader Geert Wilders is no longer campaigning for Nexit, the Dutch version of Brexit. Instead, the anti-EU, anti-immigration and anti-Islam politician is aiming for more influence in Brussels to change the European Union from the inside.
I want to have a tougher asylum and immigration policy. I want that our national sovereignty will not evolve more to Brussels but back to the nation states.
Weaker European Union, is that what you're campaigning?
Well, you know, if a European Union has less power or less issues to be involved with, doesn't necessarily mean that they are weaker. You know, you can become smaller and stronger.
A message some in Europe like to hear.
Yeah, I think it's time for change. A lot of people are concerned about this issue, not just in the Netherlands but the whole of Europe. Too much immigration, there has to be better control.
I want a more secure Germany which does not care too much about other countries.
Presenting a more moderate image, Marine Le Pen of the French Rally Party recently expelled the Alternative for Germany Party, or AFD, from the European far-right Identity and Democracy group, considering them too radical.
For the far right in Europe, the AFD is important to build a large coalition in Brussels. But after comments by the main candidate that not all Nazi SS members were criminals and other scandals, far-right leaders in Europe have now distanced themselves from the AFD.
Two recent stabbing attacks here in Mannheim aimed at far-right politicians, costing the life of a policeman, could boost support for the AFD. Researchers say despite its new image, the far-right has not changed its ideas. They say mainstream parties like the European People's Party of Ursula von der Leyen have moved to the right. Von der Leyen has hinted at a partnership with Giorgia Meloni of the right-wing Brothers of Italy party.
The voters that they have lost to the radical right, they hope that they would attract them again by becoming more radical on, in particular, the issue of immigration. However, that is not what has happened. What has happened is that they have legitimized the far right, and the far right has become more successful because of that.
A possible success at polling stations across the European Union worries these protesters, who say they can't be fooled about their real intentions.
The far right wants to destroy our democracy and our land.
If polls prove to be correct, far-right parties could secure 25% of seats in the European Parliament and could become the third largest bloc. Vaessen, Al Jazeera, Mannheim, Germany.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.